Michi, MoistCr1TiKaL is in Hunger Games. Shut up, chat. Shut the... Mods ban that guy for lying. No, he is not. I'm googling this. I am literally just gonna Google this. Am I just crazy? Is chat lying to me? He was an extra. Extra
Moist
where?
was extra in one of the Hunger Games. He kept trying to be in frame, but the director kept telling him he can't be in frame, so he was sent into the back and you can only see the back of his head.
Yeah, chat. And I'm also in Hunger Games. You shut the fuck up. I hate you so bad. You're right. Me too. I was also in Hunger Games. And I tried to be in frame. But the director didn't want me to be in frame. So I was always in the corner of the screen. And turns out, chat, the video was zoomed in post-production. Chat saying it's real. You guys are not making this convincing. Moist was an extra in one of the Hunger Games. He kept trying to be in frame, but the director kept telling him he can't be in frame. So he was sent the back and you can only see the back of his hair. I'm googling this. If that's true,
No,
that's so
full
fucked up.
serious.
No, please don't be serious. That's even worse. Please tell me this is not real.
I was an extra in the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. I know, no autographs. I'm just a normal person like all of you. I put my pants on one nipple at a time and wipe my ass crack after a hard shit with both hands. But I figured I'd go into detail about this. I've talked about it on the official podcast a little bit, but I've never really dove into what it meant to be the world's most spit-on extra. When it comes to being a useless extra in a movie, I'm the cream of the crop. I'm the cream supreme. Does that mean that I'm the best actor in the entire world of acting? I like to think so, but on paper, no, absolutely fucking not. So this story starts like every other good story, every other fairy tale. I had just drained my nuts at a hard jerk-off session, and that's not a joke because I genuinely did jerk off. And in that like brief 5 or 10 minutes of just pure euphoria where you feel like you know everything.
You knew MoistCr1TiKaL during this segment. I knew MoistCr1TiKaL because he makes his own sausages. We're not the same. The reason I found out about MoistCr1TiKaL, no joke, there was a video of how MoistCr1TiKaL was talking about how he prefers making his own sausage compared to buying store-bought sausage. And there's like a video of him like making his own fucking sausages and shit. And I'm like, oh my god, this guy is so giga-based. Because I can't eat sausages. And the only way I can eat sausages is if I make it myself. But it's really hard to find like vegan stuff in Indo. So knowing how he used to be during this time is kind of wild to me.
In the universe, like you see the strings that hold it all together, I decided, you know what? I want to pursue some acting. So like every 21st century man, I turned to Google and I was looking up open casting calls and found one for Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. It was in Atlanta. And they wanted headshots and full body shots shirtless. I didn't really know how to do this because I didn't have either of those, and I didn't really want to ask my friends because Tinder wasn't exactly around at that time, so I couldn't just play it off as, hey bro, I'm just trying to slay some punani out here, take these cool shirtless pics of me, let me flex real hard real quick. So I didn't want to ask my friends for anything like that, so I thought it'd be significantly less weird to ask my dad to do it. So my dad was snapping some cool shirtless pictures of me like every good father and son relationship, but what I didn't think of at the time is my dad's 6'5". He's tall as shit, and I'm 5'6". I'm short as shit, and he was taking them at regular eye level, so he was looking down on me, which made me look even shorter than I am. So I looked like a fucking action figure in these photographs. They ended up choosing me to play an extra, and when I went to the fitting, they had a hard time actually getting me anything because they had already banked on me being 4'1". So that was kind of nice.
I'm so scared of continuing this fucking video because of what you told me, chat. Because of whoever said MoistCr1TiKaL was trying to be in frame and they crop him out. I can't. I'm not ready to see it.
It's flattering when they're like, wow, you're taller in person, because that's something I've never heard in my entire fucking life. Usually it's wow. Yikes. But anyway, we do eventually find some clothes that fit me, luckily, as if that was a Herculean task. You could have just gone to Toys R Us and found some shit for me. But anyway, we
At
move
least
on
there's
from
no
there.
proof,
We
right?
go to the filming. It was about a week after the fitting. And the scene took place in this podunk shithole rust-filled factory that they were using for this location. I guess they had just nicely asked all the homeless people that lived there to leave and kindly asked the heroin addicts not to come back for the course of the next week. So anyway, the scene I'm in, Katniss goes to this factory. It's District 8. It's supposed to be a hospital where she's looking over shit. I'm gonna play a clip from it here.
Oh.
Fight with us.
It's not funny. It's not funny. I swear.
Damn.
I'm trying to find where he is.
I will.
I'm trying to find him. Wait. Is he in the scene? Is it this guy? Is it this guy? It's this guy. Okay, my bet is right there, right here. I'm betting it's this guy. This is MoistCr1TiKaL. The shadow of a man. That's him.
Here I played just a helping hand, some goofy goober who had no clue what he was doing but was supposed to be caring for a burn victim. They gave me a slight line to read. I guess it wasn't supposed to be like a SAG type line, SAG being Screen Actors Guild, where you need 3 lines to automatically enter it, so it doesn't really count. Unfortunately, and it never would have even if it did make the fucking final cut, which it didn't. I will never forgive them. Boycott Hunger Games because they took out my part. But anyway, my line was somewhere along the lines of, this girl needs help, she's burned, yikes, oh shit, it's a burn. I don't know what I'm doing. I am not a doctor, it's a burn, help. Basically just crying for help. That didn't make the final cut, neither did a lot of other people's lines. There's an elderly man next to me that had a line. You can actually see him in the final cut here. But anyway, I was on a mission to solidify a spot in the final cut of this movie, so I was doing everything necessary, no holds barred. If I had to start rimming people, I'd start rimming them. If I had to start flipping tables and wet willying bitches, I was gonna do it. I was getting into this fucking movie's final cut, no matter what. So what I would do is I would chase around the action in my designated area. So the elderly man that had lines, I would keep scooting closer to him in between takes, that way I'd be there. They didn't use his line, so that slapped me right in my fucking face, unfortunately. I also really goofed around probably too hard. I would be like screaming kind of loud because I'm like, be chaotic, be wild. And I was just like, fuck, oh shit, fuck sometimes. And obviously that didn't make the final cut. I thought there'd be a slim chance of that though, maybe in the background like an Easter egg. But I didn't put too much real estate in that. I didn't expect that to make it. But what I did attempt and really thought would make it to the final cut is when this kid right here, the kid who says, are you here to fight? Are you gonna fight with this Katniss? I was originally positioned where this one girl's head is poking out. That was supposed to be me, but
This is not Moist. This girl?
my plan was, I knew this kid was going to be in the movie no matter what because he's an actual actor. They paid him to do these lines. So my plan was to sit up as straight as possible, as erect as I've ever been in my life. The world's most perfect posture. So that way my head would be at like his titty level. So every time they'd have his lines going, you would see me.
Please
You
tell
would
me
have to
that's
see
not
me.
him.
Unless they were gonna fucking pixelate me like a UFO documentary, you were going to see me. But what they ended up doing is they told me to switch with the person they ended up putting there, which is this person that's poking their head out, all very cautiously, just trying to avoid it. I was trying to get in it, they're trying to stay out of it. They changed me because I was blocking their shot, I was too intrusive, so they ended up putting me a little more ahead. That's not to say I didn't make the final cut though, it was at the end of the day a mission successful. If you pause the movie right here, you can see my arm doing the, is it the, I don't remember, one of these or whatever the fuck the symbol is for Hunger Games, but yeah, you can see me poking it out there. And yeah, that's was my extra role in the Hunger Games Mockingjay, and I probably ruined a little bit of that scene. Not by design, but I was
I'm
out
not
for
sure
number
if
one.
You're
I was
familiar with them. But there's a really funny story from Red Letter Media about Mike and Rich being extras in the movie Never Been Kissed.
Really? I'm not familiar. Is this? I assume that this like shadow of a character right here is MoistCr1TiKaL. Are you telling me this? This little black spot here in the corner is MoistCr1TiKaL. I never saw the Hunger Games. Well, at least now you know. Right here. No, he wanted to be there. So this isn't even MoistCr1TiKaL. It's just a scene and he's not even here.
He was meant to be in the corner but he stood out too much so they moved him out of frame.
I can't. I can't, bro. Please tell me that this is a fake. Like, I swear this can't be real.
Right here, you can see my arm doing the,
Is this him? Or like, is this him? You know how many people are doing the fucking arm? This is him. This one. No way. MoistCr1TiKaL's left arm is in this scene. One of those. I swear it's not even that funny. It's just in my head. I just imagine MoistCr1TiKaL just standing here being like, I'm gonna be part of this fucking movie. In the theater, he's the only one hyper focused on where he is. That's all I can think about. Like, everyone's enjoying the movie. MoistCr1TiKaL sitting here being like, okay, where am I? My scene's about to pop up. That's me. And then he detects himself, finally. After being cropped.
One of these or whatever the fuck the symbol is for Hunger Games. But yeah, you can see me poking it out there.
Oh, my ear,
and
my
yeah,
ears.
that was my extra role in the Hunger Games Mockingjay, and I probably ruined a little bit of that scene. Not by design, but I was out for number one. I was going to be the world's most impressive extra on this movie. Unfortunately, they outsmarted me. But I do honestly kind of feel like maybe I did ruin a couple of the scenes that were supposed to be in there, because like I said, there was a lot more lines, but I'd keep fucking scooting closer to them, and I guess they probably didn't like me being in every single line, which honestly I can totally understand, and that's not something that crossed my mind. I never thought that I would maybe potentially ruin someone else's line by just being there, but I can totally see how that could have happened. So if you did have a line in this movie that didn't make it and you suspect it's because I kept photobombing the shit out of it, that's on me, and I'm sorry about that. But I mean, hey, it's Hollywood, you know? It's a dog-eat-ass world out there. I was just gunning for it, and it did not pay.
Charlie during someone's scene, white stared. Please stop. Charlie, stop. I can't, I'm crying. You know what's fucked? I can imagine it. Please tell me bro is fucking lying. Is there... Someone said there's an audition? There... Wait. There's this clip called Muffled Charlie in the background, the Hunger Games deleted scene.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Fuck you! I actually believed that video! I'm so sad. Where is it? Oh my god. And then 1 year ago, MoistCr1TiKaL made a video called New Hunger Games is Bad. He didn't get a call. I can't, I'm gonna fucking cry. Why does he have a video called New Hunger Games is Bad? I'm gonna piss myself. He didn't get casted this time. He became a hate watcher.
Thanks No More Things 77 for the 14 resub.
Because he's not in it. And, okay, no joke though. The recent Hunger Games sucked so much ass. That is true. But now... I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna fucking cry. I didn't know the MoistCr1TiKaL lore went this deep, bro. That video he made was 7 fucking years ago. He became a fucking hate watcher. It's personal to him, obviously. I can never see that stupid Pepe stare emote the same. I need to breathe. I need to drink. I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. Oh my god. That's what I've been waiting for. Woohoo!